Hello. Assalamualaikum everyone. With me, Muhammad HAZIQ bin Abdul Halim. Welcome to our forum. Today, we want to talk about the trade association. So, this forum for engaging discussion, sharing ideas, and connecting with like-minded individuals. Whether you are here to seek advice, exchange knowledge, or simply join the conversation, we are excited to have you as part of our community. You are to be here. You determined to be here. Let's foster a positive and collaborative environment where diverse perspectives are valued. So without wasting our moment, let me introduce our panel. So this is our panel: Muhammad IRFAN Irfan bin KAMARUDDIN, Muhammad SYAHMI bin SARIAN, and for our last panel, Muhammad DANIAL IZZWA bin Muhammad NOOR. Thanks for them because they are willing to be here. They want to share their expertise and knowledge about the trade association that you can use for your daily life or for your next coming event. So let's invite our first panel, Muhammad Irfan bin KAMARUDDIN. So I want to ask you several questions, but we start from the first. So what is trade association? We don't know, so we want to know what is that. So I will give Muhammad Irfan to explain to everyone about the trade association.
Thank you, HAZIQ. Good day, everyone. Today, I will be discussing the taxation of trade association in Malaysia as governed by the Income Tax Act 1967 of ITA. A trade association is defined under Section 53, subsection 3 of the ITA as any association of person, of partnership, or of person and partnership formed with the main object of safeguarding or promoting the businesses of its member. It is considered a body of person and not a partnership. All of its members must carry on a business. The specific provision applicable to trade association is Section 53 of the ITA. A trade association resident in Malaysia will be taxed at a scale rate similar to those applicable to a resident individual as specified in Part 1 of Schedule 1 of the ITA. For a non-resident, also, trade association will be taxed in accordance at the general provision of the ITA applicable to non-resident, and the tax rate will be taxed on 28%. Income taxation order pertaining to a trade association are income tax exemption. For the example of the trade association is first, National Chambers of Commerce and Industry in Malaysia, and for the second, Malaysia International Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
Okay, thank you, HAIRIE Irfan, for your sharing your knowledge about what is the trade association. So we know the definitions for the and the example of the trade association. So the example is like National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Malaysia and Malaysia International Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So we go to the next question. So I want to ask you about the condition. So can you please answer? Thank you very much.
For a condition to be a trade association is to be regarded as a trade association. An organization must fulfill the following condition. First, all of its members must carry on a business, which means that every member of the association must be involved in the sum from of the business. For the second one is the objective must be that of safeguarding or promoting the business of its member. This means that the association is considered a collective of individual and not a business partnership. These conditions are crucial in determining whether an organization can be classified as a trade association under the ITA.
Okay, thank you Arifan for your response or your share about the condition. So if fulfill the question, so I want to summarize a bit about the condition. So the condition have to, for the first one, all of its members must carry on the business, and for the second, its objective must be that of safeguarding or promoting the business of its members. So let's move on to the next question, which is about the resident status. Can you answer, Arifan?
For the resident status of a trade association is determined by reference to the management and control of its affair of business. This means that the resident status of a taxpayer is a crucial factor that determines the tax treatment and the tax consequences of a company or body of person. For the resident individual, the scope of individual taxation depends on his residency status, which means tax according to the tax rate and eligible for the tax relief in accordance with Section 45A to Subsection 49 of the ITA 1967. While for the non-resident individual are taxed at a flat rate of 30% and not eligible for the enjoy any relief. Resident and non-resident companies. For non-resident and resident companies, a resident and non-resident company in Malaysia is taxed in the same manner in respect of any gains or profit accrued in or derived from Malaysia. The distinct difference in the tax treatment of a resident and non-resident company as follows. For the first, resident company are taxed on their worldwide income, and for the non-current company are taxed only on the income accrued in or derived from Malaysia. For the COR, that's mean certificate of resident, is issued to confirm the residence status of the taxpayer, enabling them to claim tax benefit under the double taxation agreement and to avoid double deduction of the same income.
Okay, thank you Arifan for your response about the resident status. Now we know about the how resident, non-resident, and for the CR. Thank you Arifan for your discussion. I appreciate for your sharing your knowledge about this. So let's move on to the another question, but we inviting our panel number 2, which is SYUKRI SYAHMI bin SARIAN. So SYUKRI SYAHMI, I want to ask, what is sources of income of the trade association? Can you please answer that? Thank you.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad Syukri Syahmi bin Sarian. Okay, thank you for HAZIQ for giving me an opportunity to answer your question about sources of income. Okay, first, there are two types of sources of income, which is business income and non-business income. For example, business income is entry fees and subscription and revenue in nature. Okay, for non-business income is specific under Section 4, for example, interest, rental, and dividend. Okay, that's all for question sources of income for me. Okay, give back to moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Syukri Syahmi for your question regarding the source, the source of income. So I want to summarize. They have two types source of income, which is business income and non-business income. So let's go to the next question. It's about special donation and subscription. Okay, Syahmi, can you answer the required correct question? So we want to hear what about the special donation and subscription?
Alright, thank you Harry for the question. What is special donation and subscription? Okay, for the first one is donation received for special purpose like alteration, repair and improvement of premise are typically received. For second one is general donation such as special subscription from member in conjunction with festive will be treated as income.
Okay, thank you, Syukri Syahmi, to answer regarding the special donation and subscriptions. So now we know about the special donation and subscription. We want to further the question. So I want to ask you about the income tax.
Okay, thank you Haziq for the question. What is income tax for trade association? Okay, for the first one is statutory income derived for members' subscription fees in the basic period for a year of assessment shall be exempted from tax. Actual fees remain to be taxed. However, a portion of common revenue, expense and capital allowance will be treated on the proportion of gross income basis.
Oh, there's a lot of Syukri Syahmi, right, about the income tax. So now we know about income tax, right? But we have our last panel, right? Daniel IZZWA. I want to ask him about the tax rate.
Thanks to HALIM for the question given to me, which is what is the tax rate for the resident and non-resident of the association? Okay, for the first one is the resident of the association is we use KAIRIE, which is we use this one in the budget 2023 for the tax rate for the resident of the association. Next is the non-resident of the association is we use the flat rate of 30% of the budget. Okay.
Wow, thank you, Daniel IZZWA. Now we know about the tax rate, right? Resident use rate and non-resident use, yes, exactly, flat rate. But do you have image how to do it, the question? So that's like I do not have a clear image how to do it. So Denizwa, can you teach us how to solve the question? Because I do not have a clear picture of how to do it. So let's invite Denizwa to teach us how to solve the question regarding this trade association. Let's invite him right now.
Okay, for the question of the trade association, we can look example question based on the slide that has been given to us from this one. So I read the question first is the Synergy Association was registered on 1st January 2016 as a trade association. Its objective is to promote training, sharing information on business trading among its members. The statement of income and expenditure for the year ended 31st December 2023 is below. For the income, the total income that will be given is 890,000, and the detail of the income we have members subscription fee, seminars fees, trade association activity, dividend income gross from Integri Berhad. For the expenditure, we have director's fee, employees remuneration, consultant fee, organizing costs for the seminar, and miscellaneous expenses. And for this question also have the surplus of income over expenditure. The question also state the additional information such as the common expenses related to the trade association business are directors fees, employees, remuneration, and miscellaneous. And also the capital allowance of the common year 2023 is 35,000. The question required to compute the chargeable income of the Synergy Association for the year assessment of 2023. Okay, for the common expenses that relate to the trade association, which are the directors' fees, employees' remuneration, and the miscellaneous expenses. This will be attribute to the three income, which is member subscription fees, seminars fees, and trade association activity.
And also the capital allowance for the year assessment 2023 is 35,000 and also will be attributed to the three of that. So we calculate all the common expenses and the capital allowance for the three income. We need to calculate the statutory income of that three item, which are member subscription fees, seminars fees, and also the trade association activities. For the chargeable income, we only compute the income from seminars fees and trade association fees. For the member subscription fees, it will be exempted and will be not calculated in the chargeable income. So we get the chargeable income of 134,412 for the year assessment 2023 for the Synergy Association. For the Synergy Association, the question does not tell us to compute the tax payable, but if the question tell us to compute the tax payable, we need compute based on the information given. If the association was a resident in Malaysia, we need to compute the tax payable based on the scale rate. And if the association is not a resident, so we need to compute it based on the flat rate of 30%. Okay, that's all from me. I give it back to Ahmad Aziz Halim. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you again, IZZWA, for your willingness to share how to solve the question regarding to the trade association. So this is a valuable information that he had given to us. But for now, this our end of the session of this forum. So thanks to all the panels, thanks to everyone that's joining us today. They are willing to spend their time to join or watch our forum today. But this is a position for our lecturer because they are hustle to teach us to get an excellent of flying colors. So this is the end. So best of luck everyone. Take care. Have a great day. See you around. Bye.